What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nice 91 coming you guys with another video. So Eagles head coach Doug Pederson was asked during the press conference, his thoughts on the whole controversy going on with safety Malcom Jenkins. And Doug Pederson basically said that he's not concerned whatsoever about the situation. I'm gonna read exactly to you guys what Doug Pederson had to say regarding Malcom Jenkins missing OTAs, and of course I gave you my thoughts afterwards. Here's what Doug Pederson had to say. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm not going to get into the interpersonal conversations we've had. It is a voluntary program, and Malcom Jenkins is one of those guys who is a leader, of our football team. I'm not concerned with him. We're going to keep our focus on the guys who are here and get better today. When asked, when Doug Pederson was asked, what effect does he think that Malcom Jenkins missing OTAs, what effect do he think that's going to have on Malcom Jenkins' body, I guess his condition and stuff like that? This is what Doug Pederson had to say. These guys are pros. They understand their bodies. They understand that when they are here, they're ready to play and ready to go. He's a guy that I don't have any concerns or worries about. So that was what Doug Pederson had to say regarding Malcom Jenkins, basically saying that he's not concerned about this whole situation. And he's right. It is OTAs. It is, it is voluntary. It's a voluntary program. But it definitely is a concern. It's definitely a concern because a guy like Malcom Jenkins never misses this. Now, if he doesn't show up for minicamp, which is coming up very soon, if he does not show up for minicamp, then you definitely have to be concerned because obviously minicamp is a voluntary program. Excuse me, it's a mandatory program. Minicamp is a mandatory program. So if he does not show up for minicamp, then that really is a concern. And like Deion Sanders would say, man, if this is all about money, pay the man. I've made it very clear how I feel on this subject. Malcom Jenkins has earned, he's earned a raise regardless. Even if this is not about money, he's earned a raise. That guy is one of the best safeties in the game. I think he's a top 5 safety in the league. He's definitely the best safety in the NFC East. I don't think there's any question about that. Give him like maybe a 2-3 year extension. Obviously, I know he's getting up there in age. He's 32 years old. Well, he's going on 32. He'll be 32 and he'll be 32 years old in December. So I know he's getting up there in age, which is why I would say give him maybe a 2-3 year extension and give him a raise because Malcom Jenkins has earned it. He's definitely earned a pay raise. He should not be making less money than, like I said in previous videos, he should not be making less money than Landon Collins. That's ridiculous. Malcom Jenkins deserves to be one of the highest paid safeties in the game. The Redskins were dumb anyway for giving Landon Collins that kind of money, and I think the Redskins doing what the Redskins do best. They overpay the hell out of free agents, and they're gonna end up regretting that. I ultimately do feel like they're gonna regret the decision to pay Landon Collins that kind of money because I don't think he deserves that. But enough about Landon Collins. This video is about, of course, Malcom Jenkins. But yeah, Doug Pederson said he doesn't have any concerns. He feels, he's focused on OTAs and with the guys that we do have right now. So that's where his focus is at, and I understand that we can't worry too much about the whole situation with Jenkins. I believe things will take care of themselves. If this is about money, I believe the Eagles and Malcom Jenkins will sit down and they will work something out because I support Malcom Jenkins 100%. He's definitely earned a significant pay raise. What the guy does for our team, man, there's no words to describe what he means to our team, the leadership he brings. That guy is not just a safety. You can move him up. You can move him up. You can blitz with him. You can have him play linebacker. That guy's a multi-position athlete, and he's a vocal leader, and he does a lot of great things both on and off the field. So, like Deion Sanders would say, man, pay the man. If this is about money, well, forget about it. Even if it's not about money, pay the man. That man is definitely underpaid for his market. And what some of these safeties get right now. That guy is definitely very underpaid, and he deserves to get paid. So I understand where Doug Peterson is coming from, and I can understand it. You can't sit there and worry too much about that. We have to focus on the guys that we have here, getting ready for the 2019 season. Hopefully, who knows, man? Maybe we might be taking this too far. Maybe us out there who are speculating, maybe it's just speculation that, and it turns out not to be true. Maybe he's not unhappy about his contract. He just maybe for some reason decided not to attend OTAs this year. But if he doesn't show up in minicamp, then I think that pretty much confirms that he's definitely holding out. I think that confirms with 100% certainty, if he doesn't show up for the mandatory minicamp, that yeah, he's definitely unhappy about something. More likely, of course, it'd be his contract. And I don't blame him. Like I said, I don't blame him. He definitely, he definitely has earned a significant pay raise. He's put some kind of he's put a few messages on Twitter, on social media, that's been kind of cryptic, trying to make a point, trying to get a point across, and trying to get his voice heard. So, he's put up some messages and stuff that some people might say is cryptic. That's up for you to decide if those are truly cryptic messages. But whether this is about money or not, I support Malcom Jenkins 100%. Love the guy. Pay that man regardless. He deserves a significant pay raise. Pay that man. Like I said, I would say probably about add about 2, maybe 3 years to that contract, whatever, which would take him to his age 35 season. I think that's fair enough, and definitely raise his pay raise. I think he's making $8 million next season. I would give him about $10-11 million. I think he's worth that. He's definitely worth $10 to $11 million a season. So I would definitely, if I was Roseman, I would definitely do that. So Harry Roseman, pick up that phone, man. If this is all about money, pick up that phone, get in touch with this man's agent, and figure out what can we do to move forward. What can we do to make you happy? Make Malcom Jenkins happy. Malcom Jenkins, he's a great leader for our team, man. One of the best safeties in the league, top 5 easily, possibly top 3. But he's definitely, what he brings to our team, man. That'll be extremely hard to replace. And we have a great team that I think can win a championship in 2019. We need our leader. We need our leader especially in the secondary, but possibly for the entire defense. We need the leader, Malcom Jenkins, out there leading the boys. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens come minicamp. If he shows up for minicamp, then good. We're all good. But if he doesn't, then yeah, we got an issue that really got to be worked out ASAP. But regardless, man, the man deserves a pay raise regardless. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky 991 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.